Nothing says, honey, I'm home, like a stick of dynamite. Honey, I'm home!
I'm back, boys and girls, and I'm a married man. What's up? What's up? A gamer got a woman. A gamer got a woman. That's right. You heard it right here, folks. But today, we're going to get into some wild and crazy stuff, so you better you better subscribe, and you better comment. And if you want to dislike my video, go the fuck ahead. But here, I want to talk about Serious Sam 3. Now, Serious Sam 3 is the third game in the Serious Sam series, but it's actually not the third game because it's the first game behind the first encounter, which is behind the second encounter, which isn't behind Serious Sam 2, because Serious Sam 2 is in canon, supposedly, and God, does the series make absolutely no goddamn sense whatsoever. But in terms of a more polished story, this game does the job. You see, Sam is looking at some alien technology, and they're like, the shit can send you back in time. And Sam's like, all right, bro, bet, I'm here, I'm gonna do it, let's go. So he's trying to figure out this technology, and everybody he's going to see is just dead. It's like some Attack on Titan shit. Nobody can help him. No one can do anything. He's the guy. He's the Aaron. He's there to take some skulls, hold them in his hand, and throw them at people and fire guns. But that is one complaint I have about this game right out of the gate. They cut some of the guns down. Now, I love the dual wielding going on in Serious Sam. First encounter and second encounter. They removed that in this game. Which, like, I get it, ADSing is really cool, I like it, I really like that new feature, but it felt like I was missing out on stuff sometimes, especially when, like, I got to, like, the later portion of the game, and I'm like, where's my alien electric machine gun? It's not here, folks, it's a gun, it's a me, a Serious Sam, and I don't have the guns, and I can't do the things, and it kind of hurt. I mean, they brought the cannon back, which is, like, cool, but C4 was added, and they took away the Serious bomb, which I thought was hilarious. The game has a bomb on the cover with the Serious Sam logo, so when he has a Serious bomb in Serious Sam's second encounter, they should have just made it sticky. Like, yes, throw it on things and it sticks, and they could have done the same thing as the C4. I don't know why, or like had a battery pack to it to make it look like what, or at least put his logo on it or something, but I don't know, it took the charm away from the bomb from the last game, and I got a hair flying up, but it took on some of the charm, and I kind of dislike when games do that. But overall, the graphics are a huge jump forward, except for the mouths. The mouths in this game, when they talk, are like, it's all over the place. That's something that was kind of showed its age. Definitely showed its age. And I played this in the Serious Sam collection, so I don't know if they remastered or did some other shit to it. I'm sure this game, I've looked up original, like, ways the games looked at back in the day, and I know they have done some differences in the Serious Sam collection. But, I mean, what can you do? What can you do? As far as story goes, it does have a lot more. It took everything about the first two games, the light charm you get it, and it was like, let's just dump it in this game. Let's give Sam all the cool lines. Let's have some really quick cutscenes. None of the cutscenes seem overbearing. Everything was really well planned out. You meet, every boss you meet becomes a regular enemy type throughout the game, which I always like when games do that, so, except for the last boss. I think it's the last boss. Pretty sure it was the last boss. I'm not gonna like spoil anything. I'm not gonna throw it. He had a gimmick thing about him, which kind of sucked because I was flying around there like, here's a jetpack, and you're like, I have a jetpack. Look at me go. Well, I'm the Sam of the Serious with the jetpack of flying and the dying and the shooting, and you got these sandworms that have been there the whole game that if you ran too far away, you would get eaten by them. So now they're attacking that boss, right? And it's really cool spectacle, but it's a gimmick boss. You have to do the thing to beat the boss, and that kind of sucks, man. It kind of felt like in Serious Sam 2, the boss that I kind of was a little upset by. But at least with that boss, I almost beat him without ever using the gimmick. this boss would heal up so fast that you had to use the gimmick, and when you did beat it, it was just kind of unrewarding, I would say. I mean, yeah, it's really hard. Don't get me wrong, it's really, really hard, but I don't know, I want a little more reward at the end, you know? When I hit those boss fights, I don't want them to be spongy or anything, but give me the spectacle and just let me outperform the dude. I mean, I might not be the best performer, but give me the opportunity to do so. And that's kind of where I hit that end of this game a little disappointed. Now, I love the game. Like, it was just that last boss fight that wasn't disappointing. Not like the game was. Because everything this game set out to accomplish, I really think it did. I think if you were going to elevate yourself from the first few games, like I haven't played Serious Sam 2, I hear it's good, but I know that the Cryo team or whatever hates that game. But I've heard good things about it, gameplay-wise, so I can't make an assumption on that. I mean, you can ride dinosaurs in that game, so like, I want to ride dinosaurs. I want to ride them. This seems fun. I want to ride the dinosaurs. I hear you can ride some enemies in Serious Sam 4. I'm excited to do that. That's something at the top of my expectations list. So we're gonna have to check that out. As for the game, though, it was pretty good. I'm rambling on. I do this all the time because I don't script my videos. The thing that there were some things in the game that, like, as far as locales go, not like lolcow, but locale, like location goes. I'm kind of sick of the Egypt thing. I mean, you play Serious Sam 1, right? The first encounter. And you're in Egypt the whole time. And I'm like, alright, cool. Serious Sam 2 goes in a different direction. Loved it. They did kind of touch back to a desert at one point. And that's the worst portion of the game. And then there was the DLC to the first two encounters. And you start that in the desert, and I just didn't finish the DLC because I'm sick of the goddamn desert. Like, what was with the 2000s and deserts? It's the reason why I don't want to play the new Assassin's Creed game. I don't want to go back to the goddamn desert. It's boring. It sucks. It's uninspired. So, I look at this, and this game takes a lot of time in the desert. Yes, there's a lot more cityscapes and different, like, biomes, and you can kind of see what they were wanting to do with the first game, but the limitations of that time period were never going to allow them to do it. And I have the hiccups, but they were never going to allow them to do it. So I can see the direction they were going in. It was kind of like a remake, reboot, but also keep it, not wanting to trample on your old game. So it's like, hey, let's just make a prequel and name it number 3, which I kind of hate when games do that. So there's a lot of things that I didn't like about this game, but the gameplay's so fundamentally good, and the story's fun enough and tongue-in-cheek enough that it keeps you engaged. It's games like this that makes me want another Duke Nukem, which I know I'll never get, but you hear it's keeping the dream alive. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you. I hope it was mildly entertaining. I kind of went all over the place with this one, but I mean, this game was all over the place in a fantastic way. So go play it, and I already told you to do this stuff, but I'll tell you one more time. Subscribe, you goddamn idiots.
A few more minutes.
Take your time. Time for Plan B. 10 sticks of dynamite, $400. Blowing up one of mankind's oldest artworks, priceless.